Well, viewers, those are the headlines, and our top focus continues to be Tamil Nadu. Now, the Legislative Assembly in Tamil Nadu has passed the resolution against the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024. This resolution was moved by Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. Now, speaking in the State Assembly, CM Stalin has stated that the Union government is trying to amend the Waqf bill, which will hinder the Waqf board's powers. CM Stalin has further said that this is hurting the sentiment of the Muslims and the Union government is not bothered about it. Meanwhile, excluding the Bharatiya Janata Party, which staged a walkout, the other opposition parties such as AIADMK, CPI and other allies have supported the DMK's resolution. This is of course the latest. The BJP of course staged a walkout. Its MLA Vanati Srinivasan has stated that any elected government has the power to bring any amendments. The central government has the authority to bring the amendments, and therefore the BJP has opposed the resolution and walked out of the assembly. But of course, CM Stalin has made a clear statement. He has stated that the Union government is trying to amend the Waqf bill, and the bill will hinder the powers of the Waqf board. He has also further claimed that this is hurting the sentiments of Muslims and that the centre is not bothered about it. Meanwhile, joining me on the broadcast is Mr. N.V. Subhash, very senior leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Sir, good afternoon and thank you for speaking to NewsX. The centre, of course, tried to bring the Waqf bill. There's been a JPC that was constituted. The report was also tabled by Mr. Jagdambika Pal in the parliament during the budget session this time itself, and now we've seen protests crop up over the last week or so. We saw protests at Jantar Mantar in the national capital earlier. We've seen protests in Bihar. In the Legislative Assembly, opposition in Bihar is still carrying out a protest, and now Tamil Nadu with the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has moved this resolution. What do you make of the opposition's protest against this?
The Waqf bill is concerned, it is very clear and evident that NDA government has introduced the bill in 2024, and then there is a JPC has been formed in that. There are many, the queries and many issues which has been asked in the JPC. So the JPC has very clearly given the report to the Parliament, and then the Government of India has taken all the the stakeholders into the consideration. So there are so many people from the Muslim community, especially if you see the Delhi Hajj Committee Chief Qasur Jahan, and along with other moderators of the Muslim community are welcoming the Waqf Amendment Bill, because this will give a lot of transparency and accountability, and the Waqf properties and the amounts which have been deposited in the Waqf has been in control of certain sections of the people in the Muslim community as well as the stakeholders of many political parties. So once this bill is being introduced in the the Parliament, if it is passed, then they will be losing their control over such a huge, humongous the properties, the land bank, and there will be no control for them. So that's why these people are joining with hands of the political parties, especially the regional parties who are opposing the Bharatiya Janata Party and NDA government. So this is an eyewash for the upcoming elections, especially in Tamil Nadu, where in Tamil Nadu the DMK government has been facing a lot of criticism within their own party members as well as the public, because from past 4 years they have done nothing developmental activities in Tamil Nadu. So Bharatiya Janata Party is a formidable force in the Tamil Nadu. So in one way or other, either they oppose the one nation, one election, they oppose the delimitation process, they oppose Hindi language. All these things are just in political stand to gain some votes in the upcoming assembly elections, which is scheduled in 2026.
So you're saying this is a political gimmick. So we've seen that the centre has stated that the Waqf requires modernization and that the bill will promote inclusivity. However, the opposition has expressed its concerns. For the benefit of our viewers, could you just shed light on how exactly does this bill look at bringing about property reform and also promoting inclusivity?
Exactly. So if you see that, the women, especially the women in, the Muslim community are not benefiting from the work on that. And from ages, people have been in, the control where the money is being utilized for only certain people in the work board. It is not really going to the poor people in the Muslim community. There are like OBCs, BCs in Muslim community also, where this work, the funds are not being used. As even in the Hajj committee also, they only select their own people, and then they will send to Hajj, where the government of India is giving lot of benefits, especially the state governments also. So Narendra Modi's government wanted to bring a transparency very clearly, saying that everyone should be, the benefit by all the schemes which has been introduced throughout the country. And this is the manifesto for the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2024, that once we come into power, definitely we are going to implement the just amendment bill. And it is nothing but it is not a bulldozing, or it is not something which is new, we have been advocating this from past many years. And a JPC has been formed. JPC includes so many other political party leaders also, parliamentarians also. So the suggestions and, the suggestions have been taken into account, where people should get benefit in every sections of the society. So this is, once they lose control of humongous amounts of, money which has been filed in, the properties, and definitely they will just oppose on that. But for the benefit of the Muslim community, this is a very good initiative bold step by Narendra Modi's government.
So one last question. You mentioned the JPC. Incidentally, Jagdambika Pal had spoken to us yesterday. He had spoken to my colleague and he had stated that the opposition is trying to create confusion among minorities. Now, exactly. Of course, we've seen a fresh statement by MK Stalin, while, of course, tabling this resolution in the assembly. He has stated that it is hurting the sentiments of Muslims and centre is not bothered about it. How would you respond to MK Stalin?
Why is not bothered? Centre is definitely bothered about it, and Tamil Nadu also